Hello, my beautiful Cancer. I cannot wait to get into your monthly reading for June 2023. If you're a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or just cross-watching for your favorite Cancer person, then this is your reading. Now, I'm Prairie Vintage. My name is Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit and my intuition and the tarot to communicate energies to you. So we'll be taking a look at June for you guys, beautiful Cancer, and we'll ask Spirit for a clear and concise message. Now, we'll look at what energy do you need to embrace or at least integrate into the month of June. So what sort of energy is Spirit wanting you to adapt to or bring into the month of June? We have sulfur. Wow, that's pretty powerful. Sulfur. We'll see how this plays out into your reading. But right off the bat, I mean, for those of you guys who aren't familiar with sulfur, that's a pungent smell, right? But sulfur is also could be used in different ways for benefit. So it depends on how it's used. And sometimes something that might not be pleasant might be needing to be there for a reason. Also, I'm remembering, I don't know if it's triggering something in me. It's a memory of renovating like some deck where underneath, I guess there was a lot of like decomposition and it kind of smelled like sulfur because there was a lot of dead animals and rotting stuff that accumulated over time. And so when the deck was removed, it was like this pungent smell of things there that kind of needed to be released. And so it smelled for some time, but then afterwards, when the deck was built over top, and it kind of exposed that sort of decay that was going on the inside. I don't know if that's sulfur, but I'm just getting that sort of an image. And the fact that all these lines or rays are kind of coming out, it's almost like releasing something here. That's probably going to be smelly or hurtful. When I say smelly, like something that is unpleasantly to deal with or to face, but to accomplish something here, maybe we might have to rub people the wrong way or do something. So let's see what this all means, because I don't want to read too much into that just yet. Let's look at your overall energy here, Cancer, for the month of June 2023. Spirit for Cancer, can we get overall energies for Cancer 2023 for June? And thank you so much, Cancer, for allowing me to tap into your beautiful energy. Cannot wait to see what we see. So overall for June, Cancer, we have the Three of Wands in reverse. We have the Three of Swords in reverse, and then we have Temperance upright. Okay, what you don't see coming for June, what you don't see coming or hidden is the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right, so what is guidance, advice from Spirit? Guidance, advice from Spirit is the Two of Swords reverse, Two of Wands reverse, and two cards coming out, Death in reverse and the Six of Cups upright. Okay, so what is the opportunity for Cancer in June? Opportunity is the Six of Pentacles. And what is the challenge for Cancer in June? The challenge is the Magician in reverse. All right, so sip of my coffee. And another one. It's hot. Okay. Overall, Three of Wands reverse, Three of Swords reverse, and Temperance. So lots of threes. I'm just going to say it because it came to my mind. You could be dealing in a third-party situation or with other people that are involved here, okay? Because three is usually three people. It's also mind, body, spirit. So I am getting for a lot of you guys, because I'm seeing Temperance here, which is all about healing, having to balance or come into a flow of mind, body, and spirit in order to deal with the situation here. Temperance is Sagittarius energy, but let's get into what I think this means. So with the Three of Wands, Three of Swords in reverse, and then the Temperance, definitely something we're needing to heal from, because I mean, the Temperance upright is healing, and the Three of Swords in reverse is coming out of a state of healing or having to heal, you know, from a broken heart or some sort of separation anxiety here. Three of Swords is where someone's actions or intentions or words could have caused pain here. Because the Three of Wands and the Three of Swords are in reverse, I feel like plans fell through here. Plans fell through. Plans fell through that didn't work out. And I do feel like it could very well be something that you're not at your peak of hurt. So you've kind of been in that state, something didn't work out, and now you've had time to heal. You're a little more balanced, mind, body, spirit. You know, the smelliness part maybe has already kind of evaporated. It's kind of what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking. Like for June, like the sulfur kind of was smelly initially, or you had to deal with this situation that was like overbearingly uncomfortable to be around. But now I feel like something about you bringing in the right chemistry, or you tempering things in a way because of your healed self. It's now a lot more balanced, or not as painful, is what I'm picking up here. And whatever it was that you were planning or preparing or looking to, you're no longer looking to that, you know. And if there is third party, I feel like that situation's kind of over and you're healing from that. So we'll pull clarifiers as we get in, just kind of take what resonates here. But in the what you don't see coming or hidden, we see Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is very slow progress. It is, you know, a dedication, a commitment in taking the dedicated way, but it seems very, very slow. At times it could seem like something's not moving here. An ending. I feel like with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Ten of Swords in reverse, like there was an ending of sorts here that left you single, left you kind of needing to stand up and fend for yourself, needing you to accept and now be kind of independent and bring peace to your situation and allow yourself to be successful, removed from a situation here that maybe was tough to let go of. Maybe it was difficult to come to terms with an ending here. Maybe it took you a very long time to deal with an ending here, a situation that was really long and drawn out. But now I feel like, yeah, like I feel like you're independently like removed from that whole thing. All right, before we get into your advice, guidance from Spirit, let's take a look at your opportunity. Your opportunity here is the Six of Pentacles. So there is an opportunity for you to, you know, if there's a situation in which you haven't benefited from receiving anything, but you've been contributing your time, your energy, maybe providing your services to, I feel like it's coming back to you. There's an opportunity for energy to come towards you. If you have been in a state more of receiving, then there's an opportunity for you to give in a situation that is an opportunity for you to use your abundance to provide for. So you could be donating, you could be volunteering, you could be gifting something here in a situation that helps you feel good. It helps the other side feel good. It's a balanced give and take here. And for the challenge, the Magician in reverse. So that's interesting because your overall energy and then what you did not see coming are kind of hidden. Or I felt like this independence, or you bringing the right amount of stuff here. You on your own without needing anyone else to bring the chemistry and alchemize things from the smell, from the pain, from the situation in which nobody wanted to deal with. being able to stand out. But I feel like this is probably the challenge here is you maybe, because I'm getting multiple things. Magician in reverse could mean we're trying to control a situation here for an outcome, maybe, in a way, instead of allowing things to kind of maybe come as they come. Or it could be that we don't feel we are, but it is in your challenge and it is in reverse. So let's say feel in a way that we have the right tools to manifest something here, but the magician would have been upright. So the fact that it's in reverse, it's like, despite having all the tools, I think despite doing all the things right or being in a way that you were trying to get the best outcome, trying to make things happen, I feel like it just didn't, the challenge is it just isn't happening, or it's not manifesting in a way that you can control. So it's a little bit challenging here. You feel maybe frustrated. I'm going to pull clarifiers because it's not 100% certain what this is. Magician is Mercury energy, so Gemini and Virgo, but Mercury is all about communication. Also timing, something to do with timing. Maybe the timing was off on when we were trying to make something happen here. Or, okay, I'm getting a message here from Spirit. Remember the story I was telling you about, like, uncovering the smelly stuff under the deck, and then after a period of time, the smell kind of went away because it needed to release. So I feel like the challenge here is giving something enough time for it to manifest, or enough time for it to be coming out in a way that we were wanting things to go, or what we were trying to make happen here. But the fact that it's the opportunity, maybe something that the challenge is allowing it time to breathe and having that period of time in between, so that there's an opportunity here for you to benefit in some way, because I do feel like it's tied. Okay, here's where we get a little bit more clear. Let's see advice from Spirit and guidance, and then we can tie things in. Two of Swords reverse, Two of Wands reverse, Death reverse, and the Six of Cups. So twos are all talking about, again, that need for balance. It's also, choices. So it could be deciding between two things. And it could be two polarizing things. Okay. Also the Temperance has the Two Cups here. Something about twos. The Two of Swords in reverse is maybe we're no longer wanting to be blind to something here. And having to make a decision here that maybe we are unable to make a decision here. Two of Swords, Two of Wands, but in reverse. I'm going to get a clarifier here. The Two of Wands is like, when we are looking, we could do this or we could decide to do that. And then we commit ourselves, or at least we say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. And you're kind of leaning in the favor of something else. So you plan on, that's where you're going to put in your energy. The fact that it's reverse is like you don't really decide on that. But the Two of Swords is, having two options to choose from, and we're kind of burying our head in the sand and not really deciding. It could be we're in a state of really a balanced place, so there isn't really enough to sway us either which way, but it is in reverse. So it's like you do decide, or you, so these are kind of giving me two opposite energies, so I'm not quite sure how to read it. Although in this Two of Swords, she is, I'm just going to cover that, but she doesn't have a blindfold, so she can see. So I feel like this Two of Swords, and they're not crossed, so I don't feel like it's two opposing things here. It's like two things here that she's hanging on to. And in this Two of Wands, he's not even holding on to a wand. The wand's on the wall, and he's looking at the world in his hand, like the opportunity in his hand, which is also removed from that. So maybe what I'm feeling for some of you guys, we'll get clarifiers, is maybe you felt like it was this or that, like a choice between two things, and you recognize that it's neither. It's neither here. Because neither of these, could, for some of you guys, death in reverse, this is a need for transformation or to let things end, to let whatever, I guess, let things kind of, even if they're smelly, to kind of let go and let it end. But in reverse, it's like not allowing things to die out, not allowing the transformation to happen here. This is guidance from spirit, followed by the Six of Cups. This is nostalgia. This is like people from the past or hometown or home, people that we're comfortable with, and could be soulmate energy here as well. We could be reminiscing in this, so we're not allowing things to transition out. What is spirit saying here? Maybe we're not allowing things to die out as far as the choices that we think we're having to commit to here. Maybe, there are two options that are like both not ideal because they both stink. And what I'm feeling here is there's another option. There's more options. There's another thing here that maybe we're not considering. So we're like, is it this or that? Or we got to decide between this and that. And both of them stink. Like both of them are not, so we're not allowing for this transformation because maybe we're hung up with our comfort zone or we're hung up with something from the past. But the fact that it's upright, I don't feel like you're hung up, but the fact we're not letting something transform here, let's see, because I'm getting lots of messages. Sorry if it sounds confusing. I hope that you guys are following and tying this back into whatever your situation is. So let's get a clarifying card here for your overall energy. No, I'm not feeling that one. For the Three of Wands reverse, the Three of Swords reverse, and for the Temperance. Why? Can we get a clarifier? Why are these cards here? Can we get a clarifier, Spirit? Why? We got the Queen of Swords. Okay, this is Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini energy with the Queen of Swords and the overall energy. So you guys get some clarity here, I think. Because I was feeling that before. Whatever fell through, didn't work out. You've had to heal from a heartache, a heartbreak, bring in your own balance, bring in what it is that you need. I mean, the Three of Wands could talk about putting boundaries as well. Same with the Queen of Swords. So maybe someone here who crossed your boundaries, or where you didn't have boundaries, resulted in some sort of an ending and heartbreak. And now you're like, you know what? I got to get clear. I have boundaries. This is what I want. This is my truth. With certainty and intellect here, you're now being able to balance a situation that might have been really not ideal. Okay. So that front overall, I think, is pretty clear to me. So what you don't see coming or hidden type energies, Knight of Pentacles, Ten of Swords reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles, like we said. Let's get a clarifier for that, because something was slow moving with the Knight of Pentacles. Could be an offer that just was really slow, but before the offer got to you, it ended because the Ten of Swords is there. So we had to remove ourselves and be single and stand on our own and just independently not wait for an offer that, because the Three of Swords was something, our ships never came in. We planned, we prepared, we were supposed to take off on this venture, and it never happened in the overall energy. And same with, this in the energy of what you don't see coming or hidden. It's like waiting for this Knight to come with the offer or doing what he's supposed to, but then the ending happens, or this painful ending. So you kind of had to pull yourself out of that and be like looking towards your own future here, your own stability, not waiting around for something that never came. And see how she's looking. So the clarifying card for that's the Ten of Cups. So from the 9, we go into the 10. We have to have our full, emotional fulfillment here. And I feel like something here that wasn't stable enough for you, for your own stability, maybe didn't allow you to have a full emotional fulfillment here with another, because the Ten of Cups is full emotional fulfillment with another. So she's kind of looking, now that she's independent and single and strong, at what's the Ten of Cups for her. Where could she find that? Because she just experienced a Ten of Swords you know, on a very slow moving night here. Although the Ten of Swords is still, you know, in reverse, and same with this death. So something that's not quite over, I feel. You know, it's not quite over, but now she's kind of looking towards what could she do here for her Ten of Cups. She is in you, because I do feel like that's your energy here. Okay, let's get a clarifier here for the Six of Pentacles in your opportunity. Why is the Six of Pentacles in the opportunity, Spirit? The Four of Swords. This is the healing card. This is taking time out. This is the break. This is like taking a period of break in order to reflect and heal from a broken heart. Clarifying the Six of Pentacles. So I know you experienced some sort of heartbreak here with the Three of Swords that you're coming out of. So I feel like your opportunity here is after this reflection and your ability to really heal yourself, you're able to invest in an area here that could bring you balance. And I feel it does, because what you don't see coming is your Nine of Pentacles, which is you being balanced in that practical way. You know, that maybe you didn't think that you'd be able to invest somewhere. Something wouldn't have been balanced in some sort of way, but I do see that you are balanced enough and stable enough in order to invest somewhere here, as long as you take the time to really reflect and heal from something here. Because again, that sulfur, I think, might have started off as really smelly or whatever, but then after it escapes, it's like, you know, whatever needed to happen kind of happened. You can't kind of put the genie back in the bottle, but things are where they're at. The Magician in reverse in your challenge. Let's get a clarifier. Why is the Magician in reverse in the challenge here for beautiful Cancer? We have the King of Swords in reverse. So interesting, because we have the Queen of Swords. Now we have the King of Swords, which could be counterparts here. Okay, could be involved with your counterpart or somebody here who compliments you on an intellectual level. King of Swords is in reverse, clarifying the Magician in reverse. So somebody really cold, somebody could be overly logical, trying to control things in a way here with the Magician in reverse. This is a challenge. You could be dealing with somebody here who is manipulative, who's trying to control things in a way, or trying to be overly logical, or just acting illogical, and yeah, and just not showing up here, making things happen is the challenge. Is how do you work with someone like that? How do you have tools to deal with someone like this? Somebody could be challenging you on an intellectual level, but not really. I'm gonna pull one more clarifier, but I feel like, yeah, they're like kind of cold and not really using the right type of logic. I feel like it's more like trying to manipulate situations here. So we have the Six of Swords. This is like, yeah, moving away from challenging situations, and the fact that it's more swords, like maybe this person wants to argue, maybe this person was like, you know, not allowing things to kind of manifest here. So there's like this needs to move away from getting into like a debate, an intellectual type debate here with somebody who is not being logical, or isn't or being overly logical, but just, yeah, like moving away from that energy. And that might be the challenge, is how do you break free from something here? You know, how do you make that happen? Finding a way to manifest something here outside of that situation, because it's smelly. And again, because of the advice, maybe we feel like we have only two choices here, or that's our only choice. So we're not allowing things to transform and change and put an end to something here. Because I do feel like with both these two options in reverse, it's like maybe we feel like there is a third choice to be made here that we're not seeing, or another option that we're not seeing, that Spirit wants us to know, to maybe lean in on our own, what we know to be right, or what we feel to be comfortable for us emotionally, you know. But yeah, I'm picking up for a lot of you guys, like maybe you've been changing changing what feels right to put up with the situation here that no longer makes you feel safe, no longer makes you feel like it's aligned with your inner child or what it is that, you're really wanting here. I'm going to pull a clarifier here for the advice from Spirit. So we had the Two of Swords reversed, the Two of Wands reversed, Death reversed, and the Six of Cups. So can we get a clarifier? We have Judgment. Wow, Judgment is a powerful card because this is where we're, at the final boss, having to take all the past situations, conversations, facts of the matter, remove our ego and shift our consciousness into awareness of what's actually happened and accept things and make changes and, and then close out a cycle. And we can either accept things and then close out the cycle and start something new, or we could lie to ourselves or not accept the judgment or the awareness and then repeat cycles. So I think their Spirit is saying there's a need to come into awareness, a need to face truths and situations that maybe need to die out here with the Death in reverse. It's not allowing things to clear out, in which maybe we feel like we have only two options, or we have no choice, or we have no other choice. Are we already committed to something here, so we feel we don't have another way out? So we daydream about what we really want, some past situation that we kind of idolize in our mind that we think we can't go back to. And maybe we can. Maybe we just need to release this smelly situation here, okay? But there's a need for judgment. So yeah, this is what I have for you guys, beautiful pile number nothing, Cancer. Cancer pile. So I hope this helped. Let me know. Sorry, it did seem a little bit all over the place, and it could just mean that there's multiple Cancers kind of dealing with, their own situation. That's kind of difficult to go through every single one of them, but I hope the gist of the energy allowed you to see things a little bit differently here. So don't forget to check out your sun, moon, rising sign. And if you haven't liked yet, please do subscribe, leave a comment, and I hope to see you here again. Bye, Cancer.